Welcome back to the Endless Growth Podcast, episode 9.
Here we are, man. Number 9. Almost 10.
Almost 10. That's crazy. Just like, I was thinking, bro, for 10,
Yeah.
we should,
You have to kill that mosquito right there, bro. Sorry.
let's get it. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, bro, for number 10, we got to do some cool shit. I feel like definitely when we like upload it,
Yeah.
I say like maybe post it on like have the like maybe the Instagram for it already. Make it like launch it or whatever. Like maybe put it on maybe one or two social medias or maybe a special private story or something where people have access to it and be like, oh shit,
Yeah.
they have a podcast. And then from that, for episode 10, going forward, or I guess wherever we're at that point, we could maybe start introducing like the Q&A since now people are going to be aware, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's true.
So it'd be cool. So I said not when we film it, because that's going to be like next week, but when it's like uploaded 10, then we could like transition because it's going to be.
Yeah, so pretty much starting like 14, we'll
Or
be asking
whatever.
the questions.
Yeah, something like that. So that way, because for us, obviously, it's going to be 10 like next week, but
Yeah.
for the people, it's going to be like, But yeah, it's cool. Working on editing episode 6, so that's coming in this weekend, or I guess this week or whatever. I guess let me rephrase that. Yeah, so episode 6 is going to be live pretty shortly. This is obviously 9, so we're going to get closer, get better. Obviously, still trying to figure everything out. We have the camera now. That's last time we were not really looking at it, but this time, hopefully, stare back at the camera, maybe look at it, point
Pay
at
more
it,
attention to it
make
this
some
way.
points.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we'll see. We're still learning. Still.
Camera was recording last time, so we got footage there. We're going to use it. I just got to figure out the whole editing stuff, and
Yeah.
that'll
Like
be
I said.
something cool. One thing, when you talk about the number 10, I was thinking maybe not with 10, but maybe like every 20, 50, I don't know how far we want to do it.
Yeah.
We should do something cool where we do like a mobile podcast. We go somewhere new every time.
Oh.
So let's say like every 20. So
Yeah.
like at number 20, we'll go, I don't know, we'll go hike and film this like on top of the mountain
That'd be insane.
with like the background view, in a way.
I feel like we should do 25.
20, yeah, every 25 or something like that,
I
and
like
then,
that.
And then maybe the next one, I don't know, it could be like at your house or just somewhere, just something different. Put
Yeah.
a new location every time, like it's like a big number.
Got you. Yeah. And then obviously when we hit the bigger milestones, like 100, shit, out of state or something.
Yeah, you got to
You know what I'm
trip
saying?
for that one,
Yeah. No, I'm liking that. See, it's a good idea. So, hey, we're going to be, across the country, different locations. Damn, that'd be insane to film a podcast or record a podcast on top of like a mountain or a hike.
Yeah.
I don't even know. That's insane to me. Like, I wonder what the quality would sound like.
Probably pretty good, dude. I mean,
As long as it's not windy as shit that day, I guess.
that's a fact.
I don't
'Cause
know.
Sometimes it does get pretty windy up there.
We'll see. We could
Yeah.
experiment, but damn, see how.
That's the cool part about all the stuff we have, though. It's all mobile. So,
No, that's true. No, we don't even need the Mac. We found out we were using a like USB type of thing to. I thought we were connecting the microphone so they could power on, but I guess it's for the people watching on the video version. We have this wire here that I guess powers it up as well. I thought it was just transferring the information or the sound to the pod track, which is essentially the device that tracks everything for us. But I guess not. So again, we just kind of run into little things in there, but
yeah, once we get this figured out, like actually legit, I think we should do like a little YouTube video on instructional stuff. Because, man, I've been Googling and YouTube and all kinds of shit just to figure out like some of the stuff we've kind of figured out already.
yeah.
But I think it'd be kind of beneficial to the people that are kind of starting.
And want to start a podcast or something.
Just to help. Because, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that even you watch videos and like just skip through the question or part that you want.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'll have like a better idea of what people are wanting since that's the stuff that I haven't been able to find. So
No, that's true.
we'll do a little setup. or
That's
something.
true. Yeah, we could even do like whenever we do the Q&A, be like, or have a poll.
Yeah.
Hey, who would be interested in learning about, maybe even just recording audio? It doesn't necessarily have to be podcasting or like you said, even video, whatever, I guess. We'll try to cater to the audience and provide some more valuable insights and tips and things like that. Wherever we feel like we're credible and can help you out. If we, obviously are like, hey, we in the same boat, then hey.
Yeah, if we're not any help, then obviously we're not going to be putting out more dumb shit out there.
Exactly, bro. But no, great ideas.
Yeah.
I fuck with it, bro.
Cool, man. How's your weekend?
It was pretty good, bro. I would ask what you were doing, but we were basically together one of those days. Got to the pad, had a
Yeah.
little, I guess you could say, get together. Had some friends over, and just kicked back. And, drank a little bit, watched some UFC fights. But bro, honestly, it was a blast, bro. I don't think I've ever had I don't think no, never. I've never like had like
Like
a
get
gathering
together.
that big. To be honest with you.
Even at that house.
Oh yeah, even I don't think I've ever had one like that. Maybe just like New Year's.
That's a fact. Yeah.
You know what I'm
I
saying? But
forgot
that was
about
like six, 7, 8 people total. Like
that.
this
Yeah.
was
It's like 12.
11, 12 people, bro. Everyone that I invited showed up, which is insane. So everyone that's watching
cool.
this or that attended, I appreciate you. Thank you for pulling up. It was a blast. I had fun. Then shout out Edgar to pulling up too.
Yeah, thanks for making it happen, bro. That was
Yeah,
cool.
for sure. I'm trying to do more things like that now. Just obviously we have better weather now.
Yeah.
Way better weather. There's no more snow on the ground and shit. So
It's been warm too. It's been like in the 60s, 70s almost.
yeah,
That's crazy. Because it was like 2 weeks ago we were just talking about like how all these storms were coming in and wouldn't stop snowing, and here we are now.
exactly. Now we're gonna get a little warmer, a little hot, and then have I guess floods. But yeah, bro. Like even yesterday or even the weekend, I started cleaning the yard a little bit, the backyard, and then I think it was yesterday. My sister was gonna come over, so I was like, damn, let's do something fun. So I basically gathered like all like the cardboard boxes that were like randomly on the yard or like tree branches that have fallen,
Mm-hmm.
and then I essentially just made like a little bonfire and
Oh, okay.
just basically was burning garbage, but it was kind of like
Something to do, yeah.
exactly. So
I do miss the bonfires. We used to have those all the time.
bro, this year mandatory. I know we both kind of don't like drinking, so we'll kind of. I feel like maybe at least once a month, and we don't even have to drink the. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just me, you kicking in, maybe with our female, something like that. Pull up,
Yeah. Something to do.
vibe. Exactly. So exactly something to do, like, because at the end of the day, we're probably gonna be 30 one day, and be busier and have family and even more obligations possibly. So,
Gotta
shit.
enjoy it when we have it, man.
Exactly, bro. Because we're gonna be like, damn, I remember when I was single and we'd never went out. So I'm just trying to take advantage of the youth and opportunities, and I'm pretty sure we'll still do stuff like in the future. But like I said, it's gonna be different. It's way different.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I tell people, like, when people are always talking about, like, oh, I wish I was back in high school, like, times were simpler. I'm like, just how you think that, like, you can go back, like, right now, you're going to be wishing you can go back to right now. I'm like, so enjoy what you got right now, because 10 years down, you're going to be wishing you were at where you're at right now. So,
Bro, you just put a smile on my face because I be thinking about that shit all the time. I'm always like looking back, trying to be nostalgic, and I was like, damn, bro. I remember what, like you said, times were better. It was more fun. I was like worry free. But the thing is, I feel like your brain kind of lies to you because usually you're only remembering the good things, and you for some reason there's the
you blur out
you
the
just
bad.
blur out the bad and the bad, and I don't know. So that's also another thing I also try to consider because I think it was I don't even know, but yeah, basically what I was trying to say is for some reason we just like to remember the good things and tend to forget the bad things, especially with people too. Obviously it's like, oh yeah, I remember the good things and all that stuff, but it's like, bro, do you remember like this person did this and this?
Yeah.
So no, I get what you mean, bro.
Relate, yeah.
100%. So
But yeah, I mean, we got to take advantage of what we got, and because, I mean, who knows? We never know. Maybe next year, next month,
yeah,
something changes, and
enjoy life. Just enjoy the process. Yeah, we're working and all that, but like Edgar said, I don't want to be like I said, look back in 5 years and be like, damn, like that was my 20s. You know what I'm saying? And that's usually when you have the most. I don't want to say the most fun, but it's where you're able to take the most risks, in my opinion, when you're like 20.
and your body too, man.
That's true.
30 up, like that's when everybody tells me, like, oh, once I turned 30, like I started seeing my body like just decline and all this, and I'm like, man.
It's funny you mention that because you're like our body starts deteriorating.
We were talking about just our
wrist. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's funny. Like we're already talking about our wrist. It was already messing us up. So we're already starting to see early signs of this deterioration. But yeah, just take care of yourself.
Yeah,
we'll be fine.
But the older we get, the more fragile we're gonna get. So while you're younger, take advantage of the younger you, I guess, because once you're older, it's
That's a fact, bro. Have I ever mentioned this dude that I see go to my gym? He's like old as hell. I think his name's Nick.
Mm-mm.
All right, cool. This would be perfect for the podcast because this is some shit, bro. So at the gym, usually, I'm there. I haven't been to the gym in a week, unfortunately, due to my wrist. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to pull up and start doing legs or some shit at this point. But basically, there's this older gentleman there, and I really don't talk to people. But for some reason, this guy, and I don't know, he just came up to me once, and he was like hella old, bro. But he didn't look too bad for his age. And we just started talking. He let me know his name was Nick, all that stuff. I think I met him last year. And then when I met him, he was at the gym, bro, lifting weights and shit, Guess how old he told me he was, bro.
Don't say 60.
This shit fucked me up. I was like, damn, everyone that makes excuses that they're old and all that shit, they full of shit, bro. This man told me he turned 80, bro.
Nah,
I swear to you.
80?
I swear to you.
And he was actually lifting
yeah. Well, I seen him 2 weeks ago. So I see my boy Nick.
That's crazy.
80 years old, and he told me he's in the last 8-9 months, he said he gained 8 pounds or some shit of muscle or something.
Oh shit.
And I was like, damn.
80 years old.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm gonna have to take a picture or something.
Because we've been talking about this all the time. How we're getting older, and I feel like man, are we even gonna make it to see 65 or 70? But hey,
depends how we live our life is what I'm starting to realize.
Yeah.
If we're lazy, not working out, don't really consider health, all that, probably not that long, to be honest. Especially stress too, because there's been evidence where if you're just stressed and
stress will fuck you up.
Yeah, depressed. You'll most likely not only mess you up mentally,
it just deteriorates you.
Exactly, but there is also physical changes, and not good ones, essentially, detrimental ones. So yeah, it was just something interesting where I was just like, damn, bro, this dude Nick out here is literally lifting weights, and I don't know, like you said, kind of give me hope, and hopefully this is my plan. Obviously, you never know what could happen, but I would love to be at the gym and when I'm at that age, 80 years old, because you probably even hear our parents are probably I think they're maybe not reveal their age, but around 50s, 60s or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I don't think I could imagine
no
either parents go to the gym and stuff.
Absolutely
exactly. Not. So it's that it fucked me up essentially when I seen this man Nick, bro. I was like,
where's the middle ground though? Because I feel like if you go your whole life lifting weights and stuff, I feel like that deteriorates your body too. No, I feel like there's a balance to it. You gotta.
Yeah, well, as long as there's nothing crazy. Obviously, if you're just doing the max things, you can max weight you can do. That probably will eventually start having an impact on you. But the things I've seen where, like you said, the things you're most likely talking about, where you're like, damn, I've seen people that work out or former bodybuilders, and they're obviously in wheelchairs and shit. I think Ronnie Coleman is one of those. Yeah. But the thing with Ronnie, for example, is he was hella in roids, but he started when he was 30. And with him specifically, he was one of those bodybuilders that was more, or not more, but he was also not necessarily competing to power lift, but he was that bodybuilder that was lifting weight that no other bodybuilder has ever lifted, if that makes sense. But that's not necessarily the goal. The goal is to have your physique, look symmetrical, proportionate, it's all there. But this dude was, like you said, just going crazy. So I feel if it's something, healthy and you're not doing, some crazy ass shit. I feel if you could do maybe 10 reps of the weight, I think you'll be fine.
Just like everything, there's a balance to it.
Exactly.
You gotta find it and know your limit, I guess, too. Yeah,
because like you said, if you're over here going crazy, hitting PRs, crazy record weights, you probably maybe tear something up. And then it's also a good idea to always listen to your body. So in the past, I don't think I really cared sometimes. I'm like, oh, damn, my wrist hurt. Oh, let's power through it. I'm mental, you know what I'm saying? But it's bro, you only have one body. If your body's telling you there's something wrong with you and you keep doing it, it's probably not good for you.
No, you gotta listen to your body.
Exactly. It's trying to give you a sign. Yo, something's up. Let me heal properly. Do my thing. Because right now, that's why I'm scared. I don't want to mess up my wrist, do all that. I could put a wrist wrap, but the way I'm kind of doing right now, I don't think it'd probably help. So I'd have to go lower. And maybe it's even a thing with ego where I'm like, I don't want to go and just do low weight and like reps because maybe it would feel pointless.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but at least I don't know. I'm gonna try to go to a hike or some shit at least because I don't like just not doing anything. I guess maybe a walk.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Something.
You're always doing something. So
I try to, bro. I don't know. Just try to stay up, and then got the little Red Bull here. It got me amped up. I low key was feeling a little tired today.
are you?
Yeah, but we hear this is starting to hit. We're trying to just basically bring the best
A little
quality.
pick me up.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
100%. I think you put me onto both of these flavors, if I'm mistaken. So shout out to you as well.
Yeah. I think that peach one came out like 2 years ago. Well, I mean that's when we were kind of like going out and partying a bit. But I remember that back then was like
that was the go-to right there.
The go-to for us.
Yeah, because I think before you, I would only drink like the sugar-free one, and then you introduced all these flavors and stuff, and I think I've almost tried all of them. With I think the one you're drinking right now being my favorite one so far.
Oh, for real?
I think that's my favorite one so far. Like
yeah.
but like the orange one, that one, and even the watermelon ones, I like them. They're fire. They're gas.
Watermelon.
But yeah. But no, bro. Great weekend. We basically updated everyone. We both got messed up wrists for some reason.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah.
But what's weird is that I don't know what it is. You gain that strength right back though. Because it's like I'm not sure if you've had it happen to you before. I have. To me, it's like a repetitive thing. I don't know what causes it, but it'll be pretty much useless 2 days before, and the next day, I just like slowly ease into it because I'm scared it's gonna like give out like how it did 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Then it's just all back to normal again. It's so weird. I don't know.
See, I think it's been like 4 or 5 days for me, and I'm still kind of in the same boat. So that's why my girlfriend told me the RICE. I guess it's an acronym. I can't really repeat what it is. I think it's rest, ice, maybe compress, and elevate. But it's like, what am I going to elevate? My hand? I don't get it.
Raise your hand.
I need to Google this. I'm sorry. Elevate your hand, bro. It's going to be good. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I should probably ice it though. That sounds like a good idea. And then
I've kind of been stubborn too. I haven't. My parents always been telling like take medicine or something. I'm like it's gonna go away on its own. That's
what I was thinking.
I just wrap it up and I have to put like icy hot on and that's it.
Yeah, I couldn't find my icy hot, but yeah, I wanted to put. I would for sure put icy hot on. And then they also said, or my girl said, to put ibuprofen because ibuprofen is an anti-inflammatory.
Yeah.
And I think it might be inflamed or something. So I should probably go do that. So
yeah, it'll probably help.
But yeah, I'm always just been that person where I just don't really like to take medicine when I don't necessarily like need it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, usually we think when we take medicine it's because you have a headache or you feel sick, but not really for something for like your body part.
Yeah, that's true.
That's how I see it the same way too. Yeah.
No, you're right. And then that's kind of, I don't know why essentially what I'm trying to say to segment it is I was watching some dude that was saying, yo, a lot of people in this country take medicine for like everything. You have a headache, take an Advil. You have stomach pain, another Advil. Basically any type of pain, you take a painkiller. But he was like, but most of the time it could be literally your body just telling you things and you're kind of ignoring it. So for example, let's say if you haven't drank enough water and dehydrated,
probably gonna get a
headache. Yeah. You're taking a pill. Let's say you haven't been sleeping well for a little bit, possibly a headache, taking a pill for that. So it's like instead of...
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like you're masking it with a painkiller instead of going to the, I guess to the
kind of breaking solution. It down and seeing what it could be.
Exactly. So that was another thing where I was like, damn, that's something to think about,
Yeah. I always kind of put myself in the shoes of like old people. Well, not old people, but I think I'm like, what the hell would like people back in the day would do? Like they didn't have medicine back then.
Hell no.
Just power through it.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously
bro.
They probably figured out what it was, but
I can't imagine because I've had some pretty bad like tooth pain. I don't know how they would do that back in the day. I think they would just pull that shit out. There's no other way.
No, I had the same. Tooth pain's probably one of the worst.
Oh my goodness, that shit it feels like someone's digging into your.
Because then you can't eat, and you start losing weight probably. Like I'm thinking back then,
Yeah.
Some people probably even would die from that shit,
Probably, bro.
So much pain, infection,
all that. Exactly. So.
Hey, shout out dentists because.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Well, at least the good ones, because there's a lot of trash ass dentists out there, bro.
That's a fact.
Holy shit! It's so apparent that they're trying to get like money at you. It's like, damn.
Especially if you have insurance, I feel like if you have insurance, they're just after you.
They'll start trying to upgrade you. Hey, you want some new grills on your teeth? Like, let us know. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, you're right though. That's a
how it
fact,
is.
bro. So yeah, I don't know. I just need a dentist that take my money, or the insurance money, but at least make it seem like you like me or
Yeah.
have good customer service. I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird when it's like, because literally, like you said, the whole insurance thing. I remember this dude was telling me, this dentist I used to go to. He's like, "Oh, you should probably go do this. It's been a minute that you had I think I had like a root canal like 5-6 years ago." He's like, "Oh, you got to do this tune-up service thing." And he's like, "Oh, do you have insurance?" And I was like, at the time, because I was under 25, and for some reason I was still on my mom's, but still had mine from my current employer. I've been had that one for like 5-6 years, so I've been had like 2 insurances for some reason.
Double insured.
Exactly. And I was like, "Oh, I have double insurance," or
He's,
and he was like, "Oh, well, you should do it." Like, I was like, "What the fuck?"
yeah.
Yo, you tripping, bro. It just seems immoral. I don't know.
When I was in the progress of finding a good dentist, because man, I went around and honestly, I kind of did waste some money here and there because I went, I think, to 2, and I paid pretty much just like the procedure just for them to look at you in a way. And both that I went, well, one that I went to, they wanted to do like a whole a deep cleaning.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you need a deep cleaning. It's $500 something.
God damn.
And I'm like, what? I mean, I was going to like a chain dentist in the past, and that's why I was switching up because I'm like, I feel like it's just like a chain place. They treat everybody the same. They do everything the same. They really don't, go to what you need. So also I was looking, I was like, well, maybe they were kind of messing up. So I went somewhere else. They didn't even bring nothing up about doing a deep cleaning. So I just know like they were just trying to take advantage of me.
Got you.
And I mean, it's been fine. So, yeah, it's tricky. You have to find somewhere good, and hopefully you can trust them and they can trust you.
Exactly, bro. Because it's not enough to be providing a service. Like, even if it's a professional service, like an attorney, an accountant, a dentist, a surgeon, etc. If they don't have, it can't just be, oh, you went to school and that's it. Like, there has to be something else. You know what I'm saying? Whether that be, like you said, great customer service or your actual importance for your job. Because there's some dentists that literally are just there for the money, and they probably are fed up with their job, and maybe it was something that their family was previously doing, and now they're stuck there and they're miserable, and I don't know. But I don't think it's like enough. Like, always be trying to just, I feel like maybe those people, what happened is they finally got to a point where they said, damn, I'm done. Maybe with, let's say, the surgeon, 10, 12 years of school, right? After that, he probably like, damn, I'm done. I made it. I don't got to do shit. And maybe there's like ego involved now. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm him.
Yeah.
I did everything that no one could do, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, bro, life is all about learning and trying to get better. So, yeah, congrats. Props. You did something that a lot of people don't do. Crazy milestone. But it's like, shit, I don't know. I feel like you just approached it in not the correct way.
Yeah.
Always be a student.
Exactly. No, I'm here debating if I'm going to be able to make it to this next course for window tinting.
Uh-huh.
I mean, obviously I do it for a living. I know how to do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, like you said, you can never know it all. It doesn't hurt to go and learn. Because I'm like, I even had, I think it was like last week, I think I had my another local body shop, not body shop, detail shop guy was here with me, the owner.
Yeah.
We were talking about it, and he's like, wait, don't you already know all this stuff? Like, why do you want to go? I'm like, dude, you can never, like, maybe there's a tip or trick that I don't know yet, or there's something new that came out that I don't know about. So I'm like, you always got to be open-minded about it.
Yeah.
Just always be willing to take more in.
Okay. So, and then you said you're going to miss a course? Or
no, I'm not sure if I'm able to make it. Because he was giving me the dates for it.
Uh-huh.
And I just don't know if I'm going to be able to go and be gone. I think it's like a 3-day deal.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And as of right now, we don't know where it's going to be. But they kind of just vary it by where there's more interest. So if they have, like, let's say 5 students, like, I don't know, say in the middle of the country, then they'll kind of place it somewhere in the middle. Not exactly 5 students. Let's say 50 students. But they're more region in the middle of the country. They'll set up somewhere in the middle. What's in the middle? Illinois, something like that, right?
Yeah.
If they have a bunch of interest on the East Coast, then they'll set it up somewhere like over there, Florida or
New York or something. I got you.
So we don't know exactly yet where it's going to be. But the thing is with raps, I already got a bunch of raps booked out. So
got you. So it's hard. It's hard to plan.
You got a mosquito on your neck.
Right here?
Oh, I think you got it. He's over there on the side.
All right.
Well, hopefully this is something we don't have to interrupt a whole lot because it's mosquito season now. It seems like they just came in like crazy recently, though.
Got his ass. Should
Got
probably
him.
leave that in there. No, I'm playing.
God his ass.
No, but
If you leave
no,
that
you're
in
right.
yeah, if you leave that in, I feel like the clap itself would probably blow somebody's ear out.
Oh shit, that's a fact, bro. Yeah, for the people that just heard a bang, I just fucked a mosquito up,
Yeah,
clapped his ass, literally.
Yeah, we got him.
Yeah, we got him. No, bro, but yeah, it's basically it's for sure gonna be in a different state though. Like the whole.
Yeah, I think they told him if he can get like more than 5 people of interest here, like in the area that he's at,
Yeah.
they can come to him and do the training
Okay.
here, which that'd be ideal. If I could find like 2 more guys, 'cause I think he's got like 2 already. If I could find 2 more, including myself, then we could just do it here locally at one of our shops, whether it's his or mine. So
That'd be ideal.
yeah, but I mean, it's just we were talking about like how just be open minded about it. Don't be so like I know it all.
Stubborn
And
all
that's
that.
how it goes with anything, no matter what you do in the industry, whether it's, like I said, barbering, detailing, an accountant, there's always going to be a new program. There's always be new ways, new, tax forms, new
Yeah.
products, always something
Facts.
new. So you got to stay up to date and attend these things. And, it's kind of a funny conversation me and my girlfriend had because she's a nurse and she was telling me this new work that she started. There's a lot of older nurses.
Mm-hmm.
They're almost like, you'd almost think they're like, I don't know. She was saying like they're like in their 50s almost.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, these nurses probably went to school. I'm thinking of her. Like my girlfriend's pretty young, obviously. And I feel like these nurses probably went to school when they were like maybe in their, early 30s, maybe late 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's like 20 years of no schooling. Like, how did they stay up to date with stuff? Because I feel like there's been a lot of change in
Yeah.
as far as health and all that stuff goes. And I'm like, wouldn't you think they're not as smart? And she's like, honestly, they're just like, just as par as up to me. Like, so, and I don't know how they keep up with that. Maybe they take like
Recertifications or something like that. I would hope so.
They gotta be. I mean, I know with the nurse stuff, there's like state board tests and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they take that like every couple of years. That may be how they stay up to
Gotcha.
date, but yeah, it
Yeah.
kind of made me think about it. I was like, that is true. Because if there's nurses that are not, or doctors that are super old, like,
No, you're right. Because when I was, I guess technically I'm still an agent, but the whole agent thing, you have to renew your license you essentially pay the board each year or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But every 2 years, you have to make sure that you're up to par with the classification, or I guess you could say the qualifications of the job. So something would be like, damn, what the hell do they call it? The code of ethics. For example, learning the code of ethics, make sure you're not a piece of shit, making sure you're doing the right things and not over here, trying to scam people or, again, just do immoral things, essentially. So that's like one. They're doing it like every 2 years. And then I believe they even have like forms trainings, make sure, sure you're like on the form, like know the forms, how to fill them out, all that stuff. So but I would assume hopefully that a doctor that's potentially working on somebody would, you need some type of recertification or something.
Stay up to date with stuff. Yeah.
Exactly. Because you're right. Because in the medical industry, like you said, let's say in the example that you gave, 50-year-old doctor or nurse or whatever, in 25 years, assuming they got their degree when they were 25, that's like a whole ass 25 years. Like you said, there's going to be new, and then the medical industry, a shit ton of new tech.
Yeah.
It's going to be new, like how to maybe use a new X-ray machine or MRI machine, or maybe there's a new way to, draw blood, or maybe there's, basically a new program on medical records, or again, maybe there's more rules on what you can expose and you can't expose to the client, like in regards to the information. So there's so many tad bits of everything.
Yeah,
that,
there's gonna be so much stuff always changing with that kind of stuff. So it's yeah. Yeah.
Stay on top.
Exactly.
Keep getting better is the moral of the story. But damn, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Whew. But yeah, besides that, it's been a good day, bro. I did get my car back from, the shop. It was at the dealership. Had to get the B service on it,
Dealership.
the dealership. Shit, they for sure, they took a little nut or something. But fuck, bro.
Yeah.
No, but this is cool. I feel like, well, obviously, I don't really like complaining about it because when I got the car, I knew exactly, you know,
The consequences that something like
yeah, just
that
kind
comes
of
with.
yeah, the pros and the cons. And I knew this was obviously one of the the bigger cons. Something that did kind of help is the insurance though, because insurance is not even that much. And at the time, I thought it was, you know,
Yeah.
because at the time I think we were looking at like Evos and more like you know sports cars, and we would be like, damn, like 300, 400, 500 a month for like insurance. Like holy shit, that's like car payment in its own at the time.
Yeah.
So I feel like that kind of soothed me a little bit. If the car was paid off, I don't think I'd even care, but I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
We're gonna get there.
Soon.
Exactly. But on the way, so essentially I took a Lyft
Mm-hmm.
to get to the dealership today. So in that way, you know, I wouldn't bother anyone, save people some time or whatever. Plus, it was complimentary. Why not? Creating over here an economic opportunity for, you know, the Lyft driver or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just kind of reminded me because I do remember listening to like a podcast, Ed Milet to be specific. But he was one of those dudes that kind of ingrained this in my head. Well, one, I kind of already, like a lot of people, I kind of already know this, but you could always learn from, you know, basically anyone,
Yeah.
even if it's something bad, like what to do, what not to do. But yeah, he basically was chopping it up because some Lyft drivers, I kind of like to feel that out.
Mm-hmm.
But Ed does, he talks to everyone, like
Mm-hmm.
that he runs into, like Lyft driver, instead of being on his phone or whatever, he tries to, you know, have the opportunity
Yeah,
and talk.
socialize.
And exactly, you know, he doesn't even need the connections, but I don't know. He just is
You
that
never
type of
know.
dude.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like he has his own jet and shit. So it's like, what are you going to do with the random ass Lyft driver, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just something. It's like, damn, well, if this guy's doing it, why, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But with this guy specifically, he was cool. I remember his name's Benjamin. He's a cool dude, lived in Roy. But I was just started asking him about the whole Lyft business because I asked him, I was like, hey, do you drive for like Uber and Lyft? He's like, yeah, I drive for both. And he was explaining to me that he like choose and picks some, and then like maybe sometimes around this time, if it's too busy, Lyft will be like, oh, if you go do 3 rides in this area, we'll give you like an extra $20. So that way it's kind of like incentives, you know? And then let's say he does those 3 drives and gets his bonus, then he switches back to Uber and checks that out. Maybe now this is like, you know,
Paying
more
better.
busy or exactly paying better, something like that.
That's cool.
He was just, telling me all this crazy shit. When to do it. He says, if you're going to be doing this full time during the day, he's like, it's not worth it. And he said, he's like, the first month he ever did it, he said that he put like 10,000 miles on his whip, bro. I was like, holy shit.
Yo.
I was like, bro, that's insane,
That's
bro.
a shit ton.
But yeah, he's basically telling me, he's like, yeah, bro, I don't know what I was doing. That shit was just bouncing me everywhere. Anyone that needs a request.
That's
But I
too
didn't know
funny.
this. I
Yeah.
guess there's filters on the app, like if you're a driver.
Yeah. It keeps you on location.
Yeah, well, it'll tell you, oh, do you want to head south? Let's say he took me to Farmington. He's in Roy.
Mm-hmm.
He could put in the filter, oh, I don't want to keep going. Because imagine if he pick someone else in
Go to
Farmington.
Salt Lake,
Exactly. Or even
Park
worse,
City.
Provo.
yeah.
And they can be up in Provo. So I feel like that's what he was doing at first. He was obviously like, yo, it's trash.
Yeah.
Ended up figuring out this filters. Figured out the whole filter thing. Now switches back and forth between, you know, the apps. And I was like, damn. Like, it was just interesting to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, just asking him about that. And then he was asking me what I do, let him know that. And then, he was telling me that he doesn't do the thing full time, and he was starting a new job soon. But then he told me that he possibly wanted to open up like a Thai food truck type of thing because his wife is like Thai, and I think he said Cambodian too or something like that.
Wait, what's his name?
His name's Benjamin.
Benjamin, you said.
Yeah, Benjamin. He lives in Roy, bro. It's pretty cool, dude. He has like a beard and shit.
Oh, okay.
You're talking about the whole real estate market and all that shit too.
Because I know this sounds very familiar to one of my customers that does this for a living.
Oh, okay.
But no,
Yeah, but someone
going,
else.
though,
Yeah.
yeah.
No worries. But yeah, he was chopping it up, and I don't know, that just was cool to hear. He's like, damn, yeah, I'm gonna start a Thai food truck where he's gonna be just giving like good Thai food. He says he makes him and his wife make like good egg rolls. And I was like, bet, bro. I was like, I'm gonna be on the lookout for you because I even asked if he had a business name.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's like, oh no, but I guess
just an idea right now.
exactly. But it kind of just relaying the whole message I was going to say, talking to random people. He said that's one of the things he loves about the job, that he gives people rides, and sometimes those people are interesting or he learns from them. And he was telling me that one time, like recently, because he hasn't been doing it too long, someone actually, I guess a passenger got on the whip, and it was somebody that basically runs and like mentors all these food trucks around here, bro.
Oh wow.
I was like, holy shit. So he was like putting on the game. Because I don't know what the scenario was before. Maybe he just wanted to open the restaurant, but he was like, well, first, I think in business they call it the MVP, the minimal viable product, where essentially instead of working on a whole product or service or something like that in like 2-3 years and then finally releasing it and then having it flop and wasting all that time, essentially, it's like, well, go test it. Do you have an idea? You know, go test it. So at first he said, maybe I'll go to farmers markets and shit and like bring the food or
Just
make it
set
there,
up.
get some feedback. If it's good, if it's ass, or maybe it's a good idea. Maybe he starts making a lot of money, but what if he doesn't like, what if he hates doing it? Because that was another thing I was kind of talking about. I'm like, well, yeah, you could obviously make money and all that, but maybe it's something you just are like, yo, I just hate talking to people. Maybe cooking is not for me, or this is just too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's too busy, or maybe it's not worth the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a lot of variables. Yeah.
Exactly. So yeah, this basically kind of breaking it down. Just basically start small and then kind of go from there. Kind of with us. Started with the podcast. Didn't have no camera first. Didn't even have a name. Didn't have a logo. You know what I'm saying? It kind of built from there. His thing, and I guess his business model, go to farmers markets, introduce there. You get essentially a food truck. See if that hits. Obviously, go to different locations. Build up your brand, bro. Because that's how the company Waffle Love started.
Yeah, I've seen that with food trucks. It's actually like the best way to start up like a restaurant business because your overhead's not a whole lot.
Nope.
Versus investing all that money into an actual like restaurant because it's a lot, especially with like licensing and stuff like that with the health department. I mean, my parents stay on a little like small,
So
restaurant, so there's a lot to it, and yeah, to do all that just to find out there's no customers or clientele that you're thinking that there was going to be, or you hate it, like you were saying. Yeah, food truck's way to go. But that's cool though. That's
so just something I don't know. I was like, damn,
huh?
Cool. But yeah, basically, kind of, I guess with the lesson you can extrapolate from that one. Even if it's a Lyft drive, I know, like me personally, I'm more introverted, more like timid or whatever. But this guy just seemed like he was wanting to, you know what I'm saying?
Socialize and kind of.
Yeah, because he was, oh, how's your day? I asked him, oh, obviously, how's your day too? Then he asked me a random question, and then obviously I could have just responded, and that would have been it. Whole drive it would have been. But I was like asking questions back too, if that makes sense. And not only just, oh, how was your day? Like open questions.
Yeah.
Things where you're like, oh shit, like you got to think about it and actually give like a good response instead of, Yeah. So basically, just try to be,
Yeah, I did see that one time. I think I was I took my truck in for service.
Yeah.
22, and literally, I was just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Something said like socialize with everyone you run into.
Yeah.
And literally, that's what I did. I put my phone away. Like there was a Hispanic dude in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of tell like he was a little frustrated in a way. I think I talked to him a little bit.
I remember.
But yeah, I literally did that, and it came to be one of my customers. So it's like putting my phone down and talking to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I created a relationship and plus gain a customer out of it.
That's crazy.
And it's like most of our most people. I mean, I'm guilty of it. I go in for service. I'm just on my phone, waiting for my truck to be done or car.
Probably annoyed, like shit. I gotta wait here.
Exactly, wasting time, and I'm like, man, you just literally got to look up.
And there's an opportunity.
Yeah,
that's crazy that worked out though.
Yeah, so it's
like a good example for.
And there's literally something I saw on my phone. I was on my phone, like on Instagram.
Oh, you saw it while you were waiting?
Yeah,
that's insane, actually.
And it's like I follow all these like motivational like quote pages. I just like seeing shit like that. I don't know. And yeah, one of those is like be open more to your surroundings instead of being like locked in your phone.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. It was on my phone.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's like almost like the universe was trying to like tell you something and you listened.
Yeah, that's a whole black hole. Dude. I don't even know about. I always like have stuff like that happen to me.
Yeah.
Not like that, but like I'll read like a quote and it's like literally something that's like happening right now or it's gonna happen, and it's like it throws me off. Yeah. I'm just like, what the hell? What is this?
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That actually kind of blew my mind. I'm like, damn. But you're right though. Because at that point, if you listen and,
mm-hmm.
like I said, life happens for you, not to you. So just another great example. But damn, bro, that's cool as hell, bro.
Yeah.
Now, see, like, I'm probably going to do that because I'm not really too out. Like, I work from home, go to the gym, and those are places, obviously, don't really interact at all. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll try to be better at that.
Yeah, and I mean, and there is those people that are just like really what do you call it? Like not open-ended, just short answered. Like, how you doing? Good. They're just like they don't
Yeah, they don't
shit.
get.
Yeah, they're in their world. They don't.
Oh yeah, just let those people be. Don't be like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like obviously, if you're cool, you're waiting and
Yeah.
you vibe, and don't try to like basically what Edgar says force the
Exactly.
conversation. Like if it happens natural, then so be it. Like we'll
Oh, yeah.
both. You want to make it a win-win. You don't want to be like trying to get something from the fool, and the fool's like, you know, like not trying to talk to you.
Yeah, at that
like,
point, you're making him uncomfortable and yourself.
yeah, you're not making win-win opportunities there or situations. You're literally annoying just someone at that point. So, you know, choose your battles. Learn how to read the room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like Edgar said, learn how to be present in the scenario. He could have literally just watched some Instagram reels and just zoned out and waited for his car. But my boy seen something. He listened, and holy shit,
Universe spoke, and
yeah, bro.
I did as I said.
That's so cool, bro.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah. Okay.
But yeah, got your car back now and good to go, huh?
Finally, bro. Now I gotta have you rewrap my side skirt because unfortunately last year we had a little incident where I was doing some dumb shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was after a hike.
Yeah.
You know, my friends when they're hyping me up.
You all pumped up after the hike, man.
Oh hell yeah, bro. She was a long ass hike too.
Was it really? Where'd you guys go that time?
That time I don't even know what it's called, but I think it's on 12th Street around there. It's like some weird. You could see 12th Street. I think the trail starts on 20th though. Like on 20th, but you can see.
Yeah, I think it's called.
But you go like over here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then it's weird because it's kind of hidden. Like the only reason
Indian Trail or something like that.
Well, that one's I guess more in the canyon. This one I found on the Trails app. Shout out the Trails app. Basically, it shows you all like the cool trail hikes or even like ones that people have made. But essentially, this one you would go, and then it looks like the trail keeps going, but you just literally start walking up like some rocks, bro, and then some other trail. It's just insane. I feel like I got to take you to this one. It's cool. But yeah, you walk it, but it's one of the cooler hikes. I'll be honest. Like it's just different. You're not looking when you make it. You're not looking at the valley like all the other ones. This one essentially takes you to like the middle, and then it shows you like some cool like mountains, and it's pretty dope.
It's like on the backside of the mountains. Then.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So it's like different. I fuck with it. It's one of my favorite ones in Ogden. That and Malin's Peak. Fire. But hopefully you get some hiking.
Hey, we'll be going.
Oh, for sure, bro. Yeah, we'll coordinate because a lot of people
recording a podcast too over there.
Exactly, bro. Because I was even telling I guess a couple of the boys that were at the gathering. For example, like Austin, he usually goes hiking, but the boy Justin was like, "Hey, invite me too, bro." You know, I'm like, "Yeah, I got you." And they also were kind of more down to do more like camping and shit too. So I feel like imagine if all of us that were there like go camping, that shit would be crazy.
That'd be lit.
Exactly. So again, kind of going back to what we said earlier in the podcast. Take advantage, build, relationships, go experience things with your friends. Because, yeah, you could just go by yourself and shit, which is cool. Like, there's obviously, things you should, possibly even experience by yourself. Because I always heard, too, go travel by yourself once, like to somewhere you've never been, which is obviously a little...
I've always wanted to do that. I just never went through with it just because of, like, my parents. Or anybody like you. You'd probably be like, you good, bro? Like, you're going by
It'd be
yourself?
like some weird shit, yeah. I get you.
People probably think you're weird, but I've always, like... being curious, like, I don't know, I probably wouldn't enjoy as much, honestly, but it'd be cool just to put yourself like in somewhere uncomfortable in a way.
Yeah.
Like expose yourself to something different.
What would help is if we weren't introverted, bro. Me and you are both more introverted. If me and you were like...
Because there's people that just pull up to a bar and just make new friends,
bro, my sister Kathy, bro.
That's
you could literally be friends with anyone. It's crazy. This shit's... I'm like... It probably helps that she's a female, but at the same, she's just extroverted and been just social and stuff like that. So it's not only that, like she just knows how to put herself out there, and she also has her friend Rosa, which is essentially the same. So both of them just be going to these random places and bro having a blast, bro. Like they're meeting like restaurant owners and shit, like just chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? Meeting new cool people and all that. And I'm like, damn.
Yeah, we can never.
Exactly. Well,
I mean, I'm sure we could change. And adapt, but it's never come out of us before.
Yeah.
We're just more like in our little bubble.
Yeah, if I'm on vacation, I'm like you said, I think we even talked about it before. We're in the zone where we're trying to relax. We've been working, so and that kind of sounds like even like a job in itself. Going to try to talk and recruit people. So just I guess something to think about. But yeah, I'm not really too sure what the ending point of that was. But
but we were talking about your car though. Little hike you went on and messed up your side skirt.
Oh yeah, the side skirt. Okay, my bad. Going back to that.
No, you're good.
So side skirt story. After the hike, we were lit, good to go. Time to go home. I think I was trying to bend like the corner, you know what I'm saying? I was like, ee. But I think I was stepping on the gas. And that's when tell me I was just random ass, just like boulder looking at shit right there, bro. And I hit that thing like going sideways essentially, bro. And that's when I would assume the whole back of the car lifts, bro. I was like, falls back down. And obviously everyone in that whip's scared, bro. I'm like, holy shit. Like, what the fuck just happened, bro?
What we hit?
Bro, I thought some crazy shit happened, bro. And then the dudes in the car were like, "Oh my, hey, you popped the tire." Some other dude told me that I ran over my front bumper. I was like, bro, I'm over here thinking worst case scenario. Someone said I popped the tire. I'm over here thinking my wheel crooked now, or the alignment at least.
Yeah.
Like when you're steering, I'm like, that shit's fucked at least. The wheel popped. I just ran over my front bumper. I'm like, shit, bro, tripping out. And that's not the only thing. I was scared myself because it's a residential area in the parking.
Yeah, car's loud too.
It was loud. I may or may have not prior to hitting that boulder been making some noises sometimes with the car, but yeah. So I was trying to get out of there, and I was tripping a little bit. I was like, damn, they're gonna call the cops. I just literally hit a rock, so this shit was probably loud. Like So at that point, I'm like tripping. I obviously get out the car. I'm like, yo, what the hell happened to my whip, And then that's when everyone obviously is looking. And the first thing I go to the front of the car, and be honest. Someone said I run over my front bumper. I need to check if that shit's still there. Yeah, check. I look around. Everything looked pretty good. And then they were like, oh, what the fuck? Like, your side skirt back there. And it's like, oh. And then I tell someone to go get it. And it's like chopped in 2 pieces, essentially. I throw that shit in there, and I'm like, all right, let's go. Like, let's flee the scene, because holy shit. But that's just a little side story about that and why I need my friend Edgar to, help me. I've been procrastinating, too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's been a while since, like, last year, huh?
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. It feels like 9 months, but I don't know. But, yeah, we'll get that done. Like I said, took the car to the shop, finally got the check engine light, got a B service. I think was telling me, oh, your car's 55 days past due on B service, and it's like it's a little ghetto if someone and then it's obviously annoying too. But we got that resorted. I'm just trying to kind of check some things out. I think I was procrastinating with this whole snow and all that, but now it's like, damn, now I could have my car washed, have my boy detail it or whatever. Exactly, because I haven't done a canyon run in so long for like a lot of reasons. One thing, because I don't know, because if I have a check engine light on, I feel iffy, bro.
Yeah, you don't know what
I don't want to go step on it. I don't want to blow my shit. I don't know. So now they told me it was my gas cap. I'm like, oh. They also told me my thread on the tires have like 50% left, which is all right.
Yeah.
It's all right. Maybe.
You've had those for a minute, huh? Those tires now? Like 3 years, 2 years?
I'll say like 2 maybe. Yeah, probably around there.
You've been putting a lot of miles on that thing, huh, recently?
Well, just to go to the Cali trip, but bro, I work from home. I go to the gym like 5 minutes. So I honestly, like mile wise, it's not that bad. If I wouldn't have gone on the Cali trip, I might have had 2,000 less. Oh, but so there's that. But yeah, I also have to get a new endless auto styling little sticker on my my windshield. Get that going. Rep the brand. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe later on we could even have like a little smaller one or something that says Endless Growth Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that'd be some on the side skirt, just to remember that I fucked it up. I don't know. Something.
There, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, bro, I'm just excited, bro. It seems like it's going to be a good, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to make it a good summer. We going to make it a good summer.
We're going to make it a good summer for sure, man. No matter what happens.
100%.
No, but kind of want to go back a little bit to backtrack to the hiking stuff. Let me
know.
It's all part of the story, but yeah.
All
the thing I tagged you in with all the damn mountain lions or cougars, was that what it was?
Oh shit, yes.
That's something we got to watch out for this year, man. Because
bro, I think I'm just gonna get a gun, dude.
Those things don't play around.
Hell no.
Did you see all the videos like last year of people running into them? And
I do remember the viral one.
Dude, that's scary. Like honestly,
low key, it is.
Like that's like I don't even know what I'd do. Honestly, grab a rock and try to hit it, but then what if it comes at you? Like just try to wrestle it.
Nah, bro. It's crazy you mention that because low key, that shit does happen. Like I remember the same day, it's funny enough, that I did this whole side skirt thing on the way up there. When we got there, we seen like some huge animal like in the distance, like go through like leaves and shit. But it was a white animal, bro. I was like, in my head, a white animal up here? Like what would you think a white animal?
It's gotta be something like that.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, this shit got to be some type of like predator or something.
Yeah,
Some crazy shit. So that was trippy just seeing that.
because they're pretty light colored.
Yeah, this thing was straight up white.
Hmm.
And then I think I didn't couldn't confirm it, but it sounded like it was a mountain goat, bro.
Oh,
I'm like, what the fuck? There's mountain goats up here? It's weird.
yeah, that is a thing. I know
Yeah.
in Willard, my brother lives where it's like really rocky. Yeah, there's mountain goats up there.
Yeah, bro. But imagine if that wasn't a mountain goat. Imagine if that was a fucking cougar and there's like 4 or 5 people like, oh, we made it to the
No.
hike all tired. We're tired. We made it to the top.
And then when you're on a trail, it's like a one person trail most of the time. It's not like all four you can run at the same time, like evenly. Like one's all the way behind and one's all the way ahead. So it's just sketchy.
At that point, I think the best thing to do is kind of try to group all together. And if it starts attacking someone, bro, just start beating the shit out of it or something. I don't
Start
know.
Kicking it, choke it out or something.
So hopefully someone has a knife. Fuck.
Man, that's just scary.
Totally. What'd you do?
Did they make? Oh, I don't know. Honestly, I've always thought, even with the dog, I'm like, what do I do if a dog comes at me? Like, let's say even like a pit bull. Let's say
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, you could try to kick it and stuff like that, but it's gonna bite your foot, and then if not, then it's gonna try jumping on you and biting your arm or something. Like,
Yeah.
but I think I just try to fight with it in a way, try to wrestle it. I
Nah,
mean, because what are you
yeah.
gonna do? You're gonna run. That thing's gonna run way faster than you.
Yeah.
It's gonna throw a paw.
You
at
can't climb a tree. Them shits is
No.
nah.
You could throw rocks at it, but I mean, what are your chances you're gonna nail it right in the head or in the eye or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think your best bet now is just to get a little Glock, or did they make mace like for
Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
little mace?
Yeah, bear mace.
Yeah,
That's if I'm not trying to spend that much money, I guess I'm on that.
that'd be
actually.
ideal. Yeah,
Yeah,
carry a little bottle, or maybe have two people carry mace in case
that's a fact. I like that idea actually.
one can't
I don't
pull
know
it out. Or
because
something.
I don't know. I think it's for bears, but it I guess it depends. If there's a black bear, run like you're I guess fucked. But if it's a brown bear, I guess if you like just go like this, like
Yeah.
raise your both hands up in the air and like,
Just make yourself look bigger.
yeah, like start running and shit. I guess he might dip or something. So
Yeah,
that's probably what I would do. But what if it's like again the black bear scenario? You don't give a shit. You just be like,
that's
fuck.
that's my dinner right there.
Exactly, bro.
That's something else. But yeah, I guess for the people that don't know or listening from somewhere else, recently there's been on the news that there's been a lot of, I think it was a fourth cougar or mountain lion spotting this month,
Wow.
like in neighborhoods, well, like down in like in the, residential neighborhoods
Areas, yeah.
Yeah, here in Ogden. So, and it's sketchy because I mean, obviously, if they're down here, then they're probably on those hiking trails and stuff. So, you gotta watch out. And
No,
I
that's a
think,
fact.
and last year we had a few incidents. I think more southern Utah, where people came across these things, and luckily, I think those people came out alive. But
Yeah.
it's just, I think it's be luck, honestly, too, because that thing could have came at any of them and just ate them. They're by themselves too. I think two of the people that got caught and they actually recorded it.
Yeah.
they were on their own just hiking.
That's
so.
crazy, bro. But the good thing, I guess you could say about not this stuff, but I don't know. Basically, I think you could say the good thing that hasn't happened yet, knock on wood or whatever, is you haven't heard, oh, cougar killed someone. You know what I'm saying? You haven't heard that yet.
Yeah.
It's possible, way possible. But luckily, it hasn't been.
You ever think the people that go they disappear or like eaten by cougars?
Shit,
You never know.
bro.
Because there's people that go hiking by themselves all the time. Like I know quite a few people that are like, oh, I just want a little hike up a mountain. And then, I mean, obviously we don't know anyone yet, but let's say what if there is like those are the people that actually go missing or actually getting eaten by these bears or mountain lions. I don't think we have bears here, but mountain lions for sure. So, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully we don't have to hear any of that in the news anytime soon.
Yeah, that someone freaking, does all that. But yeah, bro. Yeah, you got to protect your life because, like you said, you only get one life. And shit, no, that would, just be safe out there.
I think I'd be traumatized, honestly. If we went hiking with you, let's say, and we saw some shit like that, I'd probably
Never go again.
I mean, I probably would, but I for sure have to have guns or something like prepared.
Yeah.
Prepare for the worst because I'd be one of those paranoid people after that.
Okay. Yeah, bro. Well, I think definitely. Well, now I don't think I've ever been hiking on my own. I was, someone to go with me, but for sure, don't go by yourself. It sounds like always take someone, or if you're gonna be ballsy and go by yourself, at least know someone where you're going or have their location on, or because strength in numbers. Like imagine a 3v1 versus, like a cougar.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, like maybe one distracts it,
Probably gonna
or
think twice before it actually comes at you.
yeah. But if it's like a one-on-one scenario, that sounds kind of like
Yeah.
you're set to die essentially. Like,
Yep.
holy shit, bro. It's crazy we're talking about dying because I think I was trying to sell like my job like a tax plan essentially.
Mm.
Like because we're doing the whole tax thing for the tax I guess deadline coming up here soon.
Yeah.
But this guy, I just called him. He like scheduled something on my calendar and dropped it in there, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go reach out. And I personally like those calls more instead of reaching out to maybe some random person or someone that was on the website because they're not expecting the call. Maybe they're not ready. Most of the time they're working because when I'm working, most people are working. It's like smaller people that are maybe want to transition from working full time to having a little side business or something. And they're like, okay, maybe it's time to file the LLC corporation or whatever. But this guy in particular set up the meeting and all that stuff. And well, first thing he tells me, it's just like blows my mind. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I've never heard no shit like this. He's like, yeah, man, I need some help with my taxes. Last month, I basically my accountant, I hit him up. I sent all my tax return forms, all that stuff. And yeah, he's like, yeah, I thought I was good. Like, file my taxes, all that stuff. And I don't know, maybe he just didn't get either his tax return, like the money he owes, or if he was going to get, a credit back or something. But yeah, I guess someone, I think it was his son, the son of the accountant ended up emailing this dude. And it was like, yo, my dad passed away and your taxes haven't been filed. So he would like set up the meeting because he was tripping because the deadline, I think we did this on Monday, which would have been like 2 weeks before the deadline or whatever, somewhere around there. And he was like, yeah, like I need to get my shit filed. Like my accountant or whatever just passed away, and the son just emailed me and said he just passed away, bro. And I was just like, holy shit. I didn't know how to honestly respond to that. I was like, obviously it wasn't I don't think it was your friend or a family member, that died. Like obviously it's like a sad situation, but it's like I don't know. I didn't know if I should feel bad for him or like how to go because it just threw me so off guard that I was like holy shit. I'm sorry. Like wait, like we can help you for sure, but it's like
I'm gonna think about it for that one. Think about it for a little bit.
Yeah, I was straight. I think I was literally just like, yo, wow, like on some real shit. Like I was like, yo, what? Like
that's crazy.
But yeah, we ended up helping him out. So thankfully, but I was
curveball there.
Exactly, but it was just something where I was like damn. Obviously, the account wasn't retired. Maybe he was a little older, and maybe it could have been. People die from all types of shit all the time, but it's just one of those things where it just reminded me where it's like, damn, like life's fickle, bro. You know.
Goes back to what we were talking about at the beginning, just enjoy what we have right now because you never know, man.
Exactly,
that
bro.
Is crazy. Wow.
And then luckily, I don't think I've had anyone too close like pass away. So, thank God, all that for that.
Yeah, I think neither of us have.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's not like we're too close to a lot of our family because obviously there's always, tragedies and stuff like that. But like here, for example, in Utah, only have, I think, just an uncle left that honestly families aren't necessarily on the same page. So, don't get to really see him. I think my grandma's here, but to be honest with you, not too many people are too fond of her just because, I don't know, her whole life she's just been kind of a mean person, I guess. Yeah. Like none of her grandkids, how like you have a grandma, it's like, oh, grandma, blah, blah, blah. This shit's not, it's the opposite, bro. It's like, none of the grandkids like her. Even I remember like even things like when I was little growing up, I'm like, to this day, I'm like, damn, like.
Yeah. Seems pretty obvious that she kind of built up that wall a while ago. Just to kind of block out, I guess, everyone in a way, too.
It's so weird, bro. Like, why are you that, like, I don't want to say old, but basically old, and are still acting like that? Because I think my dad was telling her straight up. He was like, yo, do you not care that your grandkids are going to, like, grow up and not like you or blah, blah, blah? And her response was like, I don't care. And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you wildin'. So after she low-key said that, I was all right. I don't care either.
Yeah, some people are checked out like that, man. It's crazy.
Damn, bro.
Humans, we're so different, man. I've realized that recently. Like, everybody's so different from each other.
Yeah.
From me seeing it as far as, like, motivation-wise, like, I see some other people, I'm just like, how do you not have any motivation to do like anything like that, or how do you live like that? And
Mm-hmm.
so I mean, but it goes in many ways. I mean, from pushing your family away to not having any motivation to just do the simplest thing of everything, you know, just like, let's say, do your hair or
Yeah.
wash your clothes. I mean, just the stuff that you think would be obvious. So, but yeah, everybody's very different. So
Yeah.
only they know.
Exactly. Only they know. Just forget about, like, you can't control anyone. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could give people advice, but most of the time, unfortunately, it does fall upon deaf ears. So you could be telling someone, yo, go do this, or, you know, try to do this. But sometimes some people can't, like, basically what I'm trying to say is you can't help someone that isn't willing to help themselves.
Exactly.
They have to be like, damn, I need help.
You can't hold their hand.
Nah. You can help their, like, maybe hold their hand and guide them if they request it, they humble themselves, or willing to put in the work. But like I said, if it's just me, oh, like, this guy's life sucks, let me try to help him. Most of the time, unfortunately, they have to do that themselves. So I feel like back then, maybe around 23-ish, I feel like I was like, damn, I'm going to try to help everybody, try to change everybody, try to put them on. But slowly as I started getting older, and then people started getting to the positions where, you know, I was at, they weren't doing the same things I was doing, if that makes sense. Like, they weren't necessarily looking for help or trying to become better, or
Almost just stuck almost. Huh?
yeah, it's kind of like, it's not sad, but at the same time, it's like, it's their life, I guess. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying like everything I'm doing is correct, but I think it's just simple principles, like trying to learn where you can, trying to improve, trying to become the best version of yourself. It's like, I don't think that's bad.
No, I think that should just
You know?
be engraved in everybody's head, you know?
Yeah, like,
like
why
this-
wouldn't you want to be better? Do you just think you're perfect? You don't think you can improve? You just
I
think
always
you're...
wonder what they think in their heads. It's like, what
It's
what's
insecurity. It's my assumption. It's like, oh yeah, no, I'm already cool. I'm already there.
Yeah.
I don't need no help. Like, I'm already better than all these fools. And it's like, bro, just be real with yourself. Like, first of all, why are you comparing yourself to people? Everyone starts from a, you know, different starting point, has different experiences, has different biology, genetics, that, you know, different personality types, different inclinations. So it's like so much. It's like, why are you comparing yourself to people? Just acknowledge where you're at, and then just keep getting better every day. That's, I don't know what else to say.
That's it,
Like,
man.
it seems pretty straightforward, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? It's really not.
Just work on yourself, and I mean, only worry about what you have control of, you know, too. That's a big thing, too. People always, like, they get in a whole rabbit hole of, like, just overthinking things, and
Yeah, unfortunately.
that's just,
But
we can only do so much, so.
Yeah, just kind of leave it there, bro. But I do have you've had dogs, and I know you take really good care of them. So I guess I'll just ask you on the pod here. I do have a dog. Her name's Millie. About 3 human years. She's super small. For the people looking at the camera, she's probably like tiny, bro. It's like smallest dog. Like, everyone tells me, damn, you're like 6'2", almost weigh 200, and you got this little ass like 5-pound dog with you. What the hell? Like, it don't make sense. People tell me. I'm like, yeah. And I didn't really see it until I actually went on a walk with her once. Bro, everyone was stopping me and was like, well, yo, she's so tiny. And I was
They almost thought it was like a meme.
Exactly.
Like, this big old dudes walk around with this tiny little dog.
I never really looked at it that way, but obviously, you know, I was like, yo, what the hell? But no, recently, I think this started about 2-3 days ago. Her eyes were, it looked like they were getting irritated or something, where she would have them like just almost shut, bro. And I was like, damn, maybe she has allergies or something like that. But I think today it's been maybe the 3rd day, and they're still the same. I was thinking, oh, maybe it'll go away, you know, it's allergies, something like that. But it hasn't gone away yet, unfortunately. So I did schedule an appointment with the veterinarian or whatever on Friday. So I'm going to go get that checked out. But I was like, damn, I've been trying to ask people that have like dogs, essentially, because it's a whole new world, bro. It's a whole house animal. It's different species. Like,
Yeah, you don't know what if you can give it human medicine.
Hell, I would not give no. Yeah, human medicine, nah.
Yeah,
especially with this little ass small dog. If I give it a human amount of something, that should probably die.
Yeah, you don't know
Straight up
those kind of things. So
yeah, so
no, my friend, she had that same issue. It looked
Really?
funny. She was like winking at me. She like her eyes pretty much completely shut.
the whole like 3-4 days type thing, or
It
how?
was like 2 days. And of course, when you make vet appointments, they're always like, it happens to be like when you need them, they're always like a month out, 2 weeks out.
Uh-huh.
And I think I had to wait. I think what helped me, as I told them that I've been like going to them for like their vaccines and stuff. She's like, oh, okay, like we can get her in sooner. Like I think they kind of like hooked it up that way.
Okay.
So they saw her within like 2 days. They just gave me some eye drops. They told me it was just like she might have scratched it with like a piece of grass.
Both eyes though?
It was just one for her.
Oh, so she was just shutting one eye?
It was completely shut. Yeah.
Just one though.
Yeah, but it's scary
okay.
because I mean you pay a lot of money for those dogs, and then like
Yeah.
if I don't take care of it, she's gonna be blind one eye, you know, and now I have a blind dog. Or I was thinking about the surgery cost and all
Bro,
this.
surgery's gonna be like 4 or 5 racks.
Yeah, so
Holy shit.
but no, they just gave me some eye drops and it went away. But I mean, stuff like that, like it could be like other things too, you know, like hydration. Like if she's not hydrated, maybe like it just can go many ways as far as
Holy shit. Okay, yeah. I don't know, but I guess I'll find out and keep y'all updated on the little
could be allergies. Yeah.
Millie, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking, the first assumption was last week been hella snowing, crazy weather. This week, fucking 20, 30 degrees hotter. There's literally no snow on the ground. Like last week, literally, I was scooping snow like off the grass to make her like a pathway to go pee because her legs are maybe 3-4 inches.
Oh, yeah,
There's no way she's going into the snow. She's like, fuck that. It's funny. I open the door sometimes. She just looks and she's like, nah, I'm good. Comes back and I'm like, bruh, like,
yeah,
you know. So made her little path, whatever. She was using it. This time there's no path. Everything's green. I had a bonfire yesterday. Like, it's like what the, you know? It's like, so I don't. That's what I thought it was initially.
Might be.
But it's been like 2-3 days, and obviously it's like,
yeah,
you don't want to see your dog suffering. The hell.
Yeah. No, and it's like when I even like Googled stuff like that, they're like, "Oh, give your dog ibuprofen or something like that." But it's like with a small dog like that, it's like, how do you manage? Like, how do you know what to give them? Like, you don't know.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. I got to go to the vet, and hopefully it's nothing too crazy. So finger crossed on that. But just a little update on the
dogs they're pricey, man. I had to take both the Frenchie and the Golden Doodle into the emergency room.
I think you told me once.
It wasn't nothing like serious, but the thing is, like every time I need something, that's like a month.
It's urgent, huh?
Well, it's like a month out, and I'm like, I'm not gonna carry on this problem for a month.
Wait, by emergency room, I heard that there was only 2 clinics in Utah that are open 24/7. So do you mean like maybe the hospital that you went to has an emergency, or was it like, oh shit, like I gotta go?
No, so it's I think it's called Med. I don't know. It's in Layton. Clear Sunset. That's where it's at. Sunset.
I think that's where
Sunset,
one's at.
1900. Yeah, the other one I don't know where it's at, but it's open 24 hours. You can just go in.
Yeah, that's the one.
Your dog can just. I think I was overhearing somebody else. Their dog ate a chocolate, so they went in. Like it's something serious. It's just like you can go in for anything. But my issue was that I usually leave here pretty late, so even if they did schedule me out like within a day or two, I couldn't make it. And plus, they were scheduling like 3 weeks out. So I was like, screw it. I'll just have to go to the emergency room because I can just go at 9, 8 in the evening when I have time. It sucks because you have to wait. Yeah. It's like an hour wait. And honestly, they don't really charge a whole lot. I thought there was.
Yeah, how much was just the fee? Just the emergency fee? Like to go there and get attended. How much do you think that was, or do you remember?
I think I paid like $150 last time when I went for Nala, the Frenchie. She was having some bowel problems. She was eating fine, being herself, but she was just pretty much just had like nonstop diarrhea.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, so we took her there, and it was gonna be really pricey because they were gonna do like a whole poop sample. They send it off and stuff like that.
Holy shit!
That thing was like $300, but they couldn't get anything out of her. Luckily, so they didn't charge me for that because they already gave me the bid for the whole thing, and it was gonna be like $450, pretty much $500. And they're like, oh, actually, we couldn't do that, but we'll send you home with this thing in case you can get some poop and you want to send it off.
You're like, hey, I don't know.
Yeah, but they sent me home with a bunch of like canned food and like some pills and stuff, and it was $150, and I was like, that's not bad. And then the other one, the Golden Doodle, she had some like scab on her nose. The Frenchie kept licking it. She kept scratching it. Pretty much became like a huge open wound. So same thing. I didn't have time to make an appointment with the vet, so I just took her in. They just gave me like basically a cone, I think it was, and some medication for it so it wouldn't get infected, and that was it.
Gotcha.
That's kind of been my choice of going to the vet now because
it's convenient for you, bro.
Yeah, it is pretty convenient for me. But yeah, hopefully she comes out to be something simple with Millie, and
yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. You know, I'll keep you all updated with that. But I guess it's something that kind of came up this week that's been low key a little stressing me out. It's like shit, bro.
So animals get sick.
Yeah, but you know, so basically those animals essentially become your family almost, bro. Then it's kind of weird, honestly.
They are. It's it's
A,
literally
a
like a family
lot,
member.
yeah. A lot of people don't like people that don't know pets, bro. Like, or don't have pets. They don't get it. They literally
No,
don't. They feel like it's just like some random ass mutt thing they have
just an
there.
animal. Yeah, it's just
Yeah, but like people spend like thousands and even sometimes 10 thousands of dollars on their furry friends. And
yeah.
but yeah, it's insane. So shout out to all the people that have a dog. Like me personally, the whole dog scenario just kind of fell on me. Where I have a dog or whatever now, but she cool. She's good friends with my youngest sister
Yeah.
Joy. So yeah, they have a crazy relationship. I've never seen a relationship between an animal and a human like that ever.
Yeah.
So it's like holy shit.
Does she get
So
along with the other dog too? You guys have Marley?
at first, when they first met, they were trying to be friendly, trying to be cool. But I think Marley did not like the family dog didn't like my dog essentially.
Mm.
But now I think it's Marley doesn't really care or still jealous or whatever. But now the other dog, Millie, my dog, is just she's like, you know what? You didn't like me back then. I don't like you now. Top five now.
Yeah.
So they're cool. They do their thing. But when it comes to attention and like coming to people and be like, oh, who wants to get petted? That's when there's
They
issues.
fight over each other in a way.
Yeah, it's like fuck, man.
Yeah.
And then Millie's so small, she can't do shit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
That's funny.
Literally, I think I had the paper when they weighed her when we first got her. She was like 3.5 pounds.
Oh wow.
Maybe she's like more now because that's
5
when,
maybe you think? 10?
I'll let you know on Friday for sure. But I don't, there's no way she's dead though.
No way.
Yeah, maybe
Probably
like 6, 7. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll keep you updated. But yeah, just keep in check. Check up on your friends. Check up on your furry friends. Make sure everyone's good. And
Yep.
what else can I say? Do you know?
That's it, man.
Yee.
But yeah, I think that's a good way to end the podcast.
Bad brother. Any closing thoughts?
No, I don't think I have any. I mean, hopefully that thing's recording again.
The thing.
We're still kind of sketched out on the way we're doing stuff, just because we don't 100% sure if it is. We can't see.
Oh, it's
so.
recording. Well,
Yeah.
looking kind of at the camera, I guess today, it is somewhat of a different view. Usually, I'm here. There's usually a couple of cars here. Maybe one that Edgar purchased and is doing like a swap on it, and one that he's working on his clients. Well, I guess when I did get here, there was one here.
Yeah.
So, but that's basically what I'm trying to say. The shop looks a little bit more open, dude. Obviously your truck's in here and all that, but
we got some space. So
it's pretty cool.
yeah, it's nice to kind of get a little break and be able to clean and kind of catch up with stuff. So
Yeah, exactly,
it's kind of
bro.
relieving a little bit, but
Well, shit, since we're on the topic of the whole the shop thing, I guess I'll just ask you if you want to, reveal any info. Have you got any updates or anything like that on the expansion?
No, I mean, I already kind of know what's going to happen. I guess towards the end of this month, the next shop I'll be kind of also taking over. They'll be moving out. And then
End of April, you said, right?
End of April.
Okay.
Their lease doesn't end till May, but they told me no hurt feelings. You can move in and start doing whatever you got to do. So.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, guys. So we're gonna have a studio
I'm
somewhere
excited.
where it's more cozy for us and probably a better view for you guys, because we're gonna be getting more into this YouTube stuff and video.
Yeah.
So
It's getting better.
Yeah, it'll be nicer to see instead of But we want to show you guys where we started. This is literally lifetime tables, lifetime chairs, corner of the shop. Now we're gonna have like a enclosed room, hopefully, and all that. So
That's a fact. Like our clamps for these arm things are on the Lifetime tables themselves. Like this is, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. This shit could fall on my face. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I said.
But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's kind of waiting game right now. Once I get the keys to that, then we're gonna start doing the painting and the floors and all that stuff, and then start building the.
I guess I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
So for flooring, obviously, I see there. At what point would someone want to do like an epoxy floor?
I think it'd be more for my thing with epoxy floors. I mean, the one they look killer. I do love them. They're pricey, but you have to be really careful with what you do on them. So, let's say, in this case where I'm at right now, we have a lot of cars. Because right out here, it's just asphalt.
Yeah.
So if cars carry in rocks and stuff,
that would
start
not be
scratching
cool.
up the floors, and pretty much soon they're gonna look matte or hazy. Another thing too, if you put a jack underneath it, and you're jacking up, those wheels on the jack are it could be messing up the epoxy, like cracking it or something like that.
Got you.
So,
So it's not necessarily for.
it's more for like a showroom, I guess you would say.
Got you.
Which I think would be dope to have, but I'm also seeing it. I mean, as of right now, I'm just leasing these
Yeah,
units.
yeah. You don't want to invest.
I don't want to invest all that money, and then plus I see it from the landlord's point of view. You know, he doesn't want to have one random shop. I'm sure he probably wouldn't care that it's all epoxied, but if the epoxy's screwed up and you move out,
Oh,
now he's got
what the hell?
a messed up floor. You know, so
True.
as of right now, what I do with the floors, I just I pressure wash them really good, and then I seal them in. So basically, they become kind of waterproof, and they also kind of get like this different color to them.
Oh shit. Okay.
So the plan is once that one's like all good to go, the next door shop,
Yeah.
we'll probably empty out this whole shop into over there, and then kind of touch up this one.
Ah.
Touch up the floors, touch up the walls, because it's gonna be really different around here. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that's more. I'm working on my YouTube channel, so maybe I'll do all that on my YouTube, and then you guys can check that out, or we can integrate it with this one, and you guys can kind of see a little bit of my business. But we'll see. Once we get more fan base input, we'll kind of ask them and put up polls and see what they want to see and what they'd be interested in. See if they're interested in seeing a little bit of our lives.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe just some one-off type of things where like, yo, this is what we do.
Yeah.
How we started. I'm liking that, bro.
So I'm excited for the new stuff. I mean, I've been telling you, I think every week you come in, I'm like this much closer, and I have like all ideas for you.
That's a fact.
But I'm just trying to envision it, but at the same time, I'm just trying to like focus on what I'm doing, because you can get so sidetracked thinking about what you want to do and what you want to buy, and you got to keep making money to make all that happen too. So
exactly, just have to have the plan, stay,
live in the moment,
consistent. Yeah, so much shit you have to do. It's honestly it's fucking hard, but yeah, just take it day by day. Basically, I'm trying to say, if you just focus right now instead of everything that I just told you and focus over the long run, yeah, you're most likely going to be, a little overwhelmed. But just take it little by little, and we'll all be fine. We'll be good at the end of the day. So, but yeah, that was I guess my kind of closing thoughts. I guess anything I guess else you want to potentially add to that?
No, we're good. I mean, but yeah, thank you guys for listening.
Likewise, and watching potentially,
now. Yeah, I know your time is valuable, so we really appreciate you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
Yeah, exactly. And again, we'll keep getting better quality. That's the goal. Just keep getting better, getting quality. Keep taking day by day.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Peace out, y'all.